Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Here we are discussing about the how travel can benefit our mental health. Ever feel like you are stuck in a rut, taking a vacation and having a change of scenery if it is just a couple of hours down the road can work wonders, and it has been scientifically proven that travel provides a number of benefits to your mental health. Just one trip away could help change your outlook on life for the better. Here are a few reasons why it may be worth packing your suitcase. Make it personal. When traveling, go where you want to go. Traveling for pleasure, not work, has greater benefits. When you visit somewhere you want to go, you are more excited and your cortisol levels will decrease. Here question arises, what is cortisol? Think of cortisol as nature's built-in alarm system. If it it's your body's main stress hormone. It works with certain parts of your brain to control your mood, motivation, and fear. Your adrenal glands, which is triangle shaped organs at the top of your kidneys, make cortisol. Cortisol plays an important role in a number of things your body does. For example, it manages how your body uses carbohydrates, fats, and proteins, keep inflammation down, regulates your blood pressure, increases your blood sugar or glucose, controls your sleep or wake cycle, boosts energy so you can handle stress, and restores balance afterward. How does it work? Your hypothalamus and pituitary gland, both located in your brain, can sense if your blood contains the right level of cortisol. If the level is too low, your brain adjusts the amount of hormones it makes. Your adrenal glands pick up on these signals, then they fine tune the amount of cortisol they release. Too much stress after the pressure or danger has passed, your cortisol levels should calm down. Your heart, blood pressure, and other body systems will get back to normal. Traveling for your well being, having new experiences is beneficial for improving brain function and boosting your mental health. Travel has been linked to stress reduction and can alleviate symptoms of anxiety and depression. If you have chronic stress, your memory and goal setting abilities are negatively affected. Taking time to go somewhere and get away from work can help you feel more productive and focused when you get back. This is because your brain needs time to rest. There are many beautiful tourist destination in Pakistan where you will not find a five-star hotel to stay, but experience of coming here will always be remembered. If you are worried about your daily routine and want to go somewhere far away, we will tell you about the places where you can go and breathe a sigh of relief. These are places that may not be one of your travel agent's priorities, but it is important to remember that it will take some effort to get to these places. So you have to prepare. For example, after trekking several hundred meters here, you will not find a comfortable bed in a five-star hotel. So, let us take you on a tour of one of the most beautiful place in Pakistan, which is Fairy Meadows. Question arises here, how do you get to Fairy Meadows in Pakistan? There are three routes to go to the Fairy Meadows: Route 1, Route 2, and Route 3. Now we are discussing about the route 1. If you are going from the Karachi or Lahore, then you go to the Islamabad to Gilgit, which is 2.5 hours by air, and then Gilgit to Raikot Bridge, which is 2 to 3 hours, and then go to the Tato village and then Ferry Meadows. This is route 1. Now come to the route 2. Route 2 Islamabad to Chelas, which is 11 to 13 hours by road. Then Chelas to Raikot Bridge, which is 2 to 3 hours by road distance. And if you are going from the route 3 and start the journey from the Islamabad to Kagan Valley, which is 7 hours by road, Kagan to Chelas via Babursar Top, which is 4 to 5 hours by road. All these are the safe routes to the Ferry Meadows. Now the route map. Route map indicating the Raikot Bridge, Tato village, and tracking to Ferry Meadows and then Beal camp of Nanga Parbat. Raikot Bridge. To reach Ferry Meadows, you will have to take a jeep from Raikot Bridge. The track leading to Tato village gets quite narrow after a while, and one would need services of an expert driver. Now, the Tato village. Start the journey at the Tato village. After an 1 hour's drive, the jeep track will end around a kilometer ahead of Tato village, and from there on one will have to walk on foot, which is very, very tiring. Now the third phase, start the third tiring phase, trekking to the Ferry Meadows. Then a long and tiring journey will begin, for which you must be prepared before you go on this trek. From Chelas, you need to travel towards Gilgit about 1.5 hours to Raikot Bridge, and from there you will need to hire local jeeps to Tato village. From Tato to Ferry Meadows is trek about 3 to 4 hours. People are very welcoming and friendly. Ferry Meadows can be easily approached from the capital city of Pakistan, Islamabad. Pakistan International Airline PIA operates 2 flights to Gilgit daily, which is the main city of northern areas of Pakistan. Further, via Silk Road, KKH Karakoram Highway up to Raikot Bridge, 76 km from Gilgit, and further 1.5 hour jeep will journey. In this picture, you can see the need for your traveling. Put all the items in this picture together before you start the journey. At least one suit, jacket, joggers, walking stick, cap, socks, sunglasses, raincoat, backpack, water bottle, some necessary medicines, and few chocolates in your bag. All these stuffs are necessary for your traveling. In this picture, you can see the do and don'ts during your traveling. First, it is necessary to wear comfortable trousers so that you are safe from skin irritation. Second, which is very, very important thing, also keep a bottle of water with you. But remember, you don't have to drink more than just 1 or 2 sips of water. If you run out of water or get lost for any reason, don't worry. You will find that the waterfall will refresh you. Third thing, trekking is too long and complicated, so don't go alone. Here question arises, is this safe to travel to Fairy Meadows? Fairy Meadows is a safe place to visit for female as well. What is the best time to visit Fairy Meadows? The best time to hike Fairy Meadows is either April to August, preferably on weekdays, as these are considered to be the shoulder seasons, and even though the weather might be a bit colder during the midsummer months. In this slide, you can see a dangerous bridge is connecting the Tato village to Fairy Meadows. Another bridge on Speedy River, it's just a log of the wood. In this picture, you can see the welcome board and trekking start from here. In this picture, you can see a boy. He is my son Umar Farooq with maroon trouser. Horrible and dangerous passage here. The dangerous and narrow gravel mountain road from the bridge to the valley is only open to locals who provide transportation to visitors. In 2013, the World Health Organization declared it is the second deadliest road on the planet. From Tattoo onward, it takes about 4 to 5 hours hiking by a 5-kilometer track to Fairy Meadows. This is lovely Fairy Meadows. Fairy Meadows, named by German climber Mark Eweis, Fairy Tales Meadows, and locally known as Jute. It is a grassland near one of the base campsites of the Nanga Parbat, located in Dayamir district, Gilgit-Baltistan, Pakistan. At an altitude of about 3,300 meters or 10,800 feet above the sea level. It serves as the launching point for trackers summiting on the Raikot face of the Nanga Parbat. In 1995, the government of Pakistan declared Fairy Meadows a national park. In this picture, these are the cottages and camps available for visitors. But per day rent is too high than other places. It is very expensive place. This is dining hall for visitors. Many delicious food available here. Food is very expensive as all the items are brought from Raikot, and also it takes time to cook here, which increases the cost of firewood. Let me tell you one more thing. Horse riding facility is also available to get to Fairy Meadows. In this picture, you can see the horse riding. The grassland is located in the Raikot Valley at one end of the Raikot Glacier, which originates from the Nanga Parbat and feeds a stream that finally falls in the river Indus. Since 1992, locals have operated camping sites in the area. In Fairy Meadows, we are cut off from the world as there is no stable communication due to zero cellular networks. However, there is a point in Fairy Meadows called Signal Point from where one can communicate through their cell phones. In this picture, you can see a lake. This is Reflection Lake of Fairy Meadows, a very, very beautiful lake. Sitting area for visitors. You can see in this picture, this is sitting area. At night, everyone sits here and enjoy the bonfire. They make barbecue, eat lentils and peanuts. I also drink hot coffee because the weather is very cold, approximately 0 to minus 5 degrees centigrade here. The grassland is surrounded by a thick alpine forest. The high altitude area and north facing slopes mostly consist of coniferous forest having pinus trees, while in the high altitude areas with little sunlight are birch and willow dwarf shrubs. The southern slopes are concentrated with juniper and scrubs. In this picture, you can see the large number of horses and a few brown bears are found in this region, with their numbers declining. Some musk deer are also available in this area. This is my son and me. I hope all of you viewers will find this video very helpful for your traveling. And don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much for watching my video.